Monsieur Raymond's obelisk, or Raymond's tomb, in Hyderabad is a nondescript tomb in a quiet part of the city, a tribute to an adventurous man from Gascony in France who left his country at age 20 to become a businessman in Pondicherry but ended up as the general of the Nizam's army. Michel Joachim Marie Raymond is buried along with his family at the largely forgotten and neglected Raymond's tomb. But that makes it a quiet, solemn spot which, if it could speak, would tell us tales of a colorful life that helped shape the history of Hyderabad. It is also a reminder of the important, if short-lived, role that the French and other European mercenaries played in the political intrigue of 18th century India. The 200-year-old tomb is on a small hill near the Asmangarh Palace. The tomb has the initials JR inscribed on it, indicating the name Joachim Raymond. The standout feature is the conical granite obelisk, standing 7 to 8 meters tall. The two obelisks, including one below, are severely disfigured and are now being gradually restored by the ASI, or the Archaeological Survey of India. The pavilion was built by the Nizam himself, a stately monument with a Roman or Grecian facade and 28 columns that harks back to the classical architecture of Europe. It has the Nizam's flag carved on its facade. Heavy rain damaged the pavilion in 2001 and the old building collapsed. It was restored by the government and reopened a couple of years later. Some distance away are two smaller tombs, one for Raymond's wife, Anne Jane Elizabeth Jenkins, who died in 1809, and another for her infant son, who died shortly after birth. Raymond was a flamboyant character, and unsurprisingly, there are two other graves here to the northeast of the main structure for his two beloved pet animals, a dog and a horse. Raymond was born in France in 1755 and set sail at the age of 20 to Pondicherry to make his mark in business in the French colony. His brother William accompanied him. Raymond landed in Pondicherry and tried to set up a business, but found himself recruited into the service of France's Governor-General in India, a man popularly known as General de Bussy. Legend has it that Raymond was a natural and quickly rose to the rank of lieutenant commander. After Debussy's death in 1785, Raymond joined the Nizam of Hyderabad. His moment of glory is said to have come during the Third Anglo-Mysore War, when the British and their allies like the Nizam and the Marathas fought against Tipu Sultan. Once again, the Frenchman quickly grew up the ranks and soon led a company of 700 men with distinction, winning victories for the Nizam. His leadership won him favor with the Nizam, who permitted the corps to be expanded to 5,000. Raymond himself earned a princely salary of 5,000 rupees per month. By 1795, he had 11,000 men under him, including over 120 European officers. He established the gun foundry in Hyderabad, which made cannons and armament for the Nizam's army. His wins on the battlefield won him many admirers, and he also became a close friend of the Nizam, Asaf Jah II. He was given the name Musa Rahim by the Muslims in Hyderabad, while the Hindus called him Musa Ram, even giving the surrounding area the name Musa Ram Bagh. Raymond died on 25th March 1798 at the age of 43 under somewhat mysterious circumstances. However, he was a popular man, and until 1940, admirers would visit the obelisk every year to pay tribute.